Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you, and love to everybody out there. I just want to say that I believe in peace. I believe that if you're going to get your way politically, if you have your rights taken away, that you should stand up for your rights in a peaceful way. So I advocate kind of what Martin Luther King and Gandhi would do, and that is to do action where you defend your rights in a non-violent way. That's what I believe. But I do believe that in the American culture today, that things have become so polarized between the left and the right, that in the end I think that something really catastrophic will happen. What I mean is that in that tremendous upheaval and division within American society, there could be homegrown terrorism, either from the left and from the right, politically, and it could even lead to civil war, because things are just got so polarized and people have become so bitter. And I believe that the hardcore atheist will be, if that ever happens, the hardcore atheist will be partly to blame for that civil war in America, because they are pounding Christians and trying to take away Christian rights, and they're pounding and pounding Christians in America today. And that is forcing the Christian right to react and become more hardline and doctrinaire. And in the end you get two opposing doctrinaire forces, and they become embittered and fractured, and then you get total division within your society. And I would encourage the hardcore atheist to stop this hardcore atheism, to stop pounding people, trying to stop Christians having their rights, trying to polarize American nation, because it's just getting ridiculous. And really, everybody in a democracy, whether they're Christian, whether they're atheist, whether they're Jew, Muslim, all of us, Hindu, gay, whatever, all of us have to get on. All of us have to learn to appreciate each other, even though we disagree. We can disagree with each other, and you know, if something goes a way that we don't agree, well, we live in a democracy, and I don't mean to say we agree with it, but we have to get on with each other in a peaceful way, and we have to resolve things in a peaceful way. But I believe this hardcore atheism is going to be responsible, and is responsible, partly responsible, for polarizing the political atmosphere in America today, making it a more of a divided nation, and it's getting embittered. And I think that if people are not given a way to express their views, to express their opinions, if people are not being brought together, atheists and Christians, to learn to talk to each other, to embrace each other even though they disagree, kind of like Gary Habermas and Anthony Flew when he was an atheist, they got on with each other, they were friends. Unless we live like that, then we're going to see extremist groups proliferate both on the left and on the right, and eventually America will spill into civil war in the next 10 to 15 years, if this fractured division continues in America. The American people need to pull back, and they need to realize that they are American people, and they need to be united as American people, and they need to learn to just live and let live. And the left and the right need to treat each other with respect, even though they disagree with each other, and stop pounding each other and hunting each other down politically, intellectually and religiously, but I just realise that we share public space and that we share a nation and that we have to get on with each other. I'm not American, but that's what I see looking into America, and I see this hardcore atheism as dangerous because I believe it's making people hardline, and it's not promoting enough the importance of democracy for all, i.e. even Christians. They are treating Christians like dogs, and that is making some people become hardline, and then in the end we have absolute division in society, and I don't agree with it. I think we should learn to get on with each other. Everybody should learn to get on with each other. So my advice to everybody is to calm the rhetoric down, to look at yourself and realise, is there any prejudice in you? Is there any prejudice in me? To try and work towards understanding each other and to work towards peace within our democratic states. And I'm afraid all the politicians in America need to watch the hardcore atheist, because they are creating an atmosphere that is very similar to the early communists. If you remember the early communists, the way they went about things, well, you look at the new atheist and they are acting exactly the same way. They are systematically training and getting themselves ready to destroy the American right, and they're doing it in a very underhanded way, and it's dangerous, and they need to be called out and they need to be challenged to try and get along with each other. I mean, for goodness sake, Christians and atheists, go and have a cup of tea, go and buy each other a cup of tea or a coffee, go to Starbucks, go to McDonald's and have a McDonald's together, for goodness sake, and calm the rhetoric down, because it's getting ridiculous. Just calm the rhetoric down. Somebody has got to start somewhere and calm the rhetoric down. Otherwise, there will be civil war in America. So, what do you want? Civil war or have McDonald's together? I'd rather have McDonald's. Alright? Your choice. But let's have McDonald's and live in peace. Take care. Thank you.